Hey, what's up? This is Brandon Simmons for BrandonSimmons.biz, and this is my weekly video blog called Bullheaded, a review of the Houston Texans news, as well as a preview of the upcoming game matchups. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Whether you ready for it or not, it's Patriots week. Oh, man, I can already hear that groaning right now, but hey, listen, we saw this schedule in the offseason, and we were like, week 3. Hope everything's going good. Yeah, fast forward now. Things probably ain't as all as we expected them to be. You know, happens. Things happen in the NFL just like that. But no different from my Texans. So, with that being said, before I get into any of the Patriots business or our business concerning the Patriots, let me kind of address the whole Jalen Strong situation. In my opinion, I was really kind of iffy on this. I wasn't so much iffy. I was more like, it happens. I see a lot on the forums, like everybody brags about him, like, oh, he's a potential number 2 receiver. He has, the size and speed and all that. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I can see that. And then I hear all this other stuff about, there's this possible behind the scenes issues going on with him as to why he's been cut. And so, I mean, with that being said, like I can't really tell you for sure if that's the case or not. I've never been a big conspiracy theorist at all, but I mean, when I think about what's going on right now, all the changes that we kind of have going on, especially with like a new quarterback, just Will Fuller being out. I mean, going to expound upon the quarterback thing, we have a new quarterback, a rookie quarterback at that. He's going to need an extra target just in case his primary target or the star receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, isn't able to get open or anything like that, or he isn't able to get him the ball so he can make plays. So it's going to be helpful if he has a second target more than anything. And, like I said, with Will Fuller was, a great speedy guy as well. Problem with him was he couldn't catch a cold at times, in my opinion. But he was a rookie last year. He's coming along. But I mean, going back to Jalen Strong, I mean, that's the only defense I have of why he shouldn't have been cut. We just have too much like issues at depth with our weapons right now, with our aerial weapons, particularly a receiver. Last week, one of the the tight ends were out, or most of a couple of the tight ends were out. So definitely, hopefully for our sake, all of our receiving weapons, they come back and they're able to replace this, and this is just something that just happens as a part of the league. I saw that he just signed with Jacksonville as well. A little bit of concern for that, but at the same time, I also saw that he might be out for this Sunday's game because of hamstring injury. Excuse me, not industry, but hamstring injury. And so, with that being said, that's something that just got to be swept under the rug. To me, until I know a little bit more about behind the scenes, which I'll probably never find out, it's just going to be it is what it is situation. But moving on to this Sunday, like I said, ready or not, Patriots are here. We gotta face the music, man. Right? Belichick is here. So, and they back in business as well. Everybody saw the game week 1 against the Chiefs. Everybody's like, oh, Tom Brady looks 40 years old, all this and blah, blah, blah. Yo, he did not look 40 years old last week. Like 3 touchdowns in 1 quarter for I guess the first quarter, for the first time ever in his career. Yo, he's back. Brady is Brady. And Belichick, he's same old Belichick. So take that how you want. You can leave all the deflate jokes in my comments. I won't mind. So, but going back to that with Belichick, just knowing how he does against his opponents. He's one of those coaches he's the coach that's known to like outsmart his opponent in every way, shape, or form. And so for that, it's going to be looking for an easy day against our rookie quarterback. Now, on Deshaun Watson's start, um, I'll say this: it looked promising, but there's a lot of work to be done. Definitely a lot of work to be done for Deshaun Watson. If I can look at these stats, if you don't mind, it looks like he had only like we know we were okay. So anyway, yeah, he had 125 yards rushing. Excuse me, had 125 yards passing. Um, as far as rushing, I mean, we all seen what he did there. He had 67 yards rushing. 49 of that came from our lone touchdown. From from our lone touchdown. So pretty much not a bad performance for a rookie quarterback. 13-9, so definitely a defensive struggle, but glad that we were to get the lone touchdown within that game. Um, as far as like his receiving goes, uh, he got DeAndre Hopkins the ball for 7 catches, 73 yards. That's not bad. That's over half. Obviously, that's over half of the 125 yards he threw for. Everybody else that got the ball was pretty much running backs and Braxton Miller. So that's probably going to be something that I hope that they worked on with Deshaun Watson as far as like just finding people open and distributing the ball to them a little bit more. But I think part of the reason that, and I'm pretty sure the main reason that it was only 4 receivers to get catches is because the other guys was out. I believe Fedorowicz is out. Steven Anderson might have been out. I didn't see him on the injury report for this week, so they should be good to go. But definitely them missing that game last week probably. I mean, it did um, affect what the team wanted to do with him as far as like in the passing game. So hopefully that's done. Everything's on its way being back to normal for that. So going to the game, this is what the Texans just got to look out for and just kind of do as far as like just to win this game. So one thing to look out for is just look out for Belichick just trying to do anything and everything in his power just to confuse the rookie quarterback. Now, granted, Watson's been playing since week 1. Came in the second half to replace Tom Savage, who was just getting beat up behind that offensive line. And, did all right, not too bad. So for him to win his first start, definitely a great confidence booster. But like I said, he's still getting his feet wet. This is his second start, third NFL game in a season. And so I'm pretty sure Belichick is going to throw all types of different coverages and probably even when he doesn't have any different coverages, he's probably going to just the mystique of Belichick is going to have him thinking like, oh shit, what's he about to pull out of his hat? So I need to, change this play up, so do stuff like he's probably going to force him to do stuff like that when he doesn't have to. So best believe one of the main things is just to get Deshaun confident, super confident in the game plan. Um, Part of the game plan needs to be making plays that are not checkdowns. Just watching Deshaun Watson play so far, even in the preseason, seems he's made a lot of check down plays, and that's good. So I mean, even not even just check downs, but also runs as well. I think the runs are probably a little bit better because they're he can really move, like definitely move. I mean, we seen that with the touchdown last week, but dude looks like he has some wheels on him. So it's nothing for him to get like a 5 or 10 yard scramble, then slide. Definitely slide or run out of bounds or so. So, but not even just slides and scrambles. Look for a couple of deep passes as well. We have Hopkins. Dude is a premier deep threat. So I'm pretty sure he can get down the field a couple of times against this Patriots defense. It's been done before on these guys, so definitely they need to kind of design plays for him to do that. Another thing the Texans need to do, I believe, is make covering the receivers a priority as opposed to going after Brady. If you cover, I feel like if you cover those receivers, then the D line and linebackers, they will be able to get after Brady as he's just stalling, looking down the field to see who's open. He's probably going to move around a little bit, so definitely you want to make sure that you're kind of sealing off that edge if he dares to even try to mimic Watson and do a little 5-yard scramble of his own. Just like last week, he did like a 10-yard scramble against the Saints. But man, come on, it's the Saints defense. Like since Bannygate, they couldn't even catch a cold. So definitely, they want to make sure that the receivers are covered, just to kind of stall Brady out, make him take a sack, or hell, even make him throw away the ball or just overthrow some of the receivers. So definitely, those are the things that that the Texans do need to focus on doing for this game this Sunday. Well, that's all I got for tonight or today or whatever time you're watching this. I'm Brandon Simmons for BrandonSimmons.biz. I'll holla.